All right. 1 second here, everybody. Perfect. Sounds like we have audio. And let's get the studio pulled up here. 1 sec. And get our plays on the screen. And perfect. Hello, everybody. Welcome to week 11 of Tri-State Football's Plays of the Week with myself, Sam Reed. Happy Friday, everybody. There were some great games tonight. Great playoff football started in Ohio, at least. And I think a lot of the good teams, or the teams that were favored, got the job done. Weren't sweating too hard. We had a couple close games between Lakota East had a little bit of a closer one, and then Wayne versus Middletown had a bit of a closer one there, but we'll get there at the end. Being first here, we'll jump into the plays that I've got for you guys. Starting with, instead of East, Lakota West game, and they took on Walnut Hills tonight. And let's make sure this is muted. 1 second. All right, perfect. They took on Walnut Hills tonight, and 2 seed versus the 15 seed. Sam Weil is going to get it kicked off for him right there with a touchdown rush up the middle here. Go up 7-0. Then he will find Jack Barella for a touchdown. Touchdown number 2. They'll go up 14-0. And then starts of the punt return debacles for Walnut Hills. Their special teams kind of had some issues tonight. So here's going to be the first one. This will actually get returned for a Lakota West touchdown tonight. That is Reese Mason on that return there. It was a short punt, little botched, little weird, but they'll go up 20-0. And then Braden Johnson going to shed some tackles and make his way into the end zone here for another Lakota West touchdown. They will go up 27-0. Here, we got another punt return for an honorable mention, 53 yards here. Trey Barnett is going to take this all the way back to the house, just right up the middle, just cuts and bobs and weaves in between those defenders there. And gets it into the end zone for Lakota West to go up 34-0. And then another back-to-back honorable mention, Kenyon Norman. I thought he was going to be tackled right there as he went close to the sideline, but he cuts back, sheds some tackles there. I just liked that run. Had to give that an honorable mention. But Lakota West will go up 41-0 there. And then the final touchdown, this is the backup quarterback, Jackson Smith, going to keep it for himself. Lakota West will win this game 49-0 and move on to the next round of the playoffs. So congratulations to the Firebirds there. But we are moving on to the Winton Woods game, and we're going to get kicked off here with Zeke Garrett taking it 36 yards, cutting through and shedding tackles there. 36 yards to the house there for his first touchdown. But I've got Zeke Garrett here once again for 53 yards. I think it was 53, 52 yards. Who's counting? But just blows by right up the middle everybody else for his second touchdown of the game. So he puts Winton Woods up already 14-0 against Little Miami. Right there. And here's the replay. As you can see, kicking on those burners and making his way all the way down there to the end zone. And then Bryshawn Brown, the quarterback, going to hit a sort of little quarterback sneak to put Winton Woods up 21-0 here. And then Bryshawn Brown for my play of the week. Look at this right here. Deuce Mathis, just, oh my gosh, put on the jets, put on the afterburners, takes it all the way down to the house right there. 61 yards, nice little slant across the middle. It was more like a deep crosser there, but he just, I mean, he was running real fast there. I like to see a clock on that for his speed. But they'll go up 28-0, and then Bryshawn Brown will find Janier Travis in the end zone. Winton Woods will beat Little Miami 35-0 tonight and move on in the playoffs. But here we have Hamilton versus Oak Hills, and we'll get it started with an Antonio Mathis quarterback sneak for the touchdown, put them up 7-0. And then we've got an honorable mention here. Antonio Mathis is going to connect here with Shepard. This is RJ Shepard for a touchdown. What a grab there from Shepard. I slowed it down there for you guys. Just goes up and gets it and comes down with it strong. What a play to put them up 14-0. And then Grayson Goldsmith will put them up 22-0 here. They go for 2 and get it. And then going to hit RJ Shepard one more time for a second touchdown of the game. Hamilton wins this one 28-0 against Oak Hills. And then we've got St. Xavier. Daniel Vollmer laying the wood there on the goal line, punches it in there. And I mean, about as close as you can get to punching it in, literally.
for that one to put them up. And then Herb Street is going to find the tight end right here, Matthew Hurst, to get in there to the end zone, put it up 14-0, and then Herb Street gonna scramble out to the left, and then this is a great throw. One of the better throws I've seen from Herb Street all year. He's gonna hit in the back of the end zone. Jake Britt, the running back, in the back of the end zone there, puts him up 21-0. Then Herb Street finds Charlie Johnson there on a little, I think that was a little wheel route to put him in there. Herb Street was just doing an amazing job tonight. This is one of the better games overall that I've seen him play this year tonight. And then honorable mention here. I was gonna give this player of the week. This is Daniel Vollmer. We all know his name well, but look at this last this last defender there at the end. He takes it back 98 yards, and we'll run this back one more time for you. There he starts it there at about the 2-yard line. He takes this all the way down for a touchdown here, 98 yards. And like I said, I was gonna give this player of the week, but look at this. I don't know if that was the kicker there at the end, but it looked like he didn't really want to tackle Daniel Vollmer. And I mean, can you blame the guy? He has just been on a roll this season, making plays left and right. So there he goes, 98 yards to the house. And then this is Elijah Steele, punches it in one more time for the Bombers. They'll win 42-0 tonight and move on. But we've got Elder here and Joey Thaman right there. You might have missed that here. I'll go back 1 second. This is Joey Thaman. We know his name very well here on this channel too. And we know that they love their direct snap play. So he's going to get in, put the Panthers up 7-0 here. And then for another honorable mention here, Caden Eastep to Christopher Paff. Going to go up and make a physical grab there. And I should have slowed that one down. I don't know why I didn't. Kind of forgot there, but I'll just run it back for you guys. Great ball. And then a great grab here right over the defender's shoulder tonight here. Over the Mason defenders, and yeah, just a great grab there from Paff. So I had to give that an honorable mention. And then Joey Thaman, literally up the middle for his second touchdown, 56 yards untouched. Literally nobody touched him. So I think if he shed some tackles and made some cuts there, I would have given this an honorable mention. But I mean, it's just grab it and go. But Thaman is not done yet. Put them up 28-0 with his third touchdown of the night. And Elder will defeat Mason tonight, 28-3. Just an amazing game from Elder. They're looking good. I think they've kind of been underrated this year. They've lost some really close games this year, but I like their odds. I like what they've got going right now with this squad. So, yeah, Elder, congrats tonight for beating Mason. And then we got some other games. Unfortunately, tonight we had a lot of the games were being broadcasted through Spectrum or being paywalled and pay-per-viewed. So it was kind of hard, and they wouldn't let the normal or some of the normal streaming services and broadcast crews that we use for these plays. So missed a couple games, but hey, we were able to make do with what we had and still got some pretty decent highlights there for the games that we were able to watch. But some other notable games that did happen tonight. I know I mentioned Lakota East earlier. They were at a close one with West Claremont, and that was the 8 seed versus the 9 seed. So one of the closer matches in our region here. And yeah, they Lakota East did end up coming out with the win, 42-28. So they were kind of able to pull away there at the end of that game and come out with the win. So they'll be moving on in the playoffs. And then Wayne actually topped Middletown tonight, 26-20 with a last-second score. About 45 seconds left, I believe, in the ball game when Wayne went down and scored to go up 26-0 there, and then they were able to, their defense was able to hold strong and shut it down. So Middletown out, Wayne moves on in the playoffs, and then Harrison tonight beat Troy. That's actually my alma mater. I played football there in high school. I'm a class of 2020, so it was kind of cool to cover them, but unfortunately for Troy, they were not able to get it done tonight against Harrison. Harrison came out on top 43-7 in that game. And then Covington Catholic moving to Kentucky. Covington Catholic beat Campbell County tonight, 42-28. But I will note that they were up 42-0 in the first half. Got that running clock in and kind of threw in their backups. And then Campbell County dropped 28 in the second half. Just on the Covington Catholic backups. But obviously, kind of once you get that running clock up 42, it's really hard to bring it back if you're Campbell County there. So Covington Catholic getting it done, and I don't think Kentucky's in playoffs. I could be wrong, but I think this is still a regular season game. I apologize if I'm wrong there, but just based off of how things were looking, I think that's the case. So Covington Catholic going to come out on top with it tonight against Campbell County, and then another Kentucky match for the last match of the night that we are going to discuss here. Ryle did beat Dixie Heights tonight, 42-27. So they kind of got it done. Ryle's looking pretty good for sure. So yeah, they came out on top tonight as well. And with that being said, that's kind of everything that we've got and all the games I wanted to hit. We had a good first week of the postseason, at least for Ohio, and yeah, really got to view some of the games that I didn't really expect we'd be able to see. So again, shout out to the broadcast crews that were at least allowed and permitted to be recording and streaming and live streaming these games. We really appreciate you guys, of course. Broadcasting those and letting us watch that. And of course, like I always do, I shout out our reporters that we used on Twitter to relay information and keep everybody as updated as possible for all the games that are going on, especially now that we're getting into the playoffs. It's getting, very high stakes. And so yeah, we really appreciate those reporters and everybody. And then, of course, thank you to you guys, the viewers. We wouldn't be anywhere if it weren't for you. If you're watching live, feel free to follow the Twitch stream or the YouTube stream, Facebook stream. We'd appreciate that. If you're watching at a later date, go on ahead, leave a like, a comment, and feel free to subscribe or follow or whatever it is that you're consuming this on. And yeah, we definitely appreciate all of you guys. And other than that, I've been Sam Reed with Tri-State Football's Week 11 plays of the week this week. Appreciate you guys for watching. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. Peace out.